Well, they are the paddleboarding pups on a mission to stop the extinction of an elusive native species. Better known as Zoos Victoria's Wildlife Detection Dog Squad, the team is now using their powerful noses to locate platypus in the hard-to-reach habitats.
Oh, I love this. Experienced dog Finn joins us now, along with Dr. Nick Rutter from Healesville Sanctuary. Thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Nick, sniffer dogs, we often see them at airports, we see them in the clean-up in disaster zones. What inspired you to use them for Project Platypus?
Yeah, well, we know dogs have a fantastic sense of smell, and they're also really motivated to work with people. And while platypus are notoriously difficult to spot during the day, working with detection dogs who use their sense of smell to smell out platypus means that we can survey for their species during the day when they're actually asleep in their burrows. We can get a really good understanding of how many platypus might be in an area and understand what parts of that environment they might be using. And we can do that in a non-invasive way, which ultimately helps us learn more about the platypus and how we can best conserve this vulnerable species in the wild.
So that's your little good little boy Finn right there. What sort of role does he play?
That's it, yep. So Finn is one of the wildlife detection dogs we have here at Zoos Victoria. He is a 6-year-old Border Collie cross, and he might be one of the new recruits onto our platypus detection project in the future. But at the moment, he works with our team to survey for the critically endangered Victorian grassland earless dragon and the ball frog. So watch this space. Finn might be on a paddleboard looking for platypus in the not too distant future.
I mean, I struggle on a paddleboard. I can't imagine it's easy for a creature with 4 legs. What kind of training do the dogs have to go through?
Yeah, so Moss and Kip, our 2 platypus detection dogs that have been working from paddleboards this season, they undergo all the same training that all of our dogs do to make sure that they're safe around wildlife initially, but then we need to teach them how to search for their species in the wild. And so basically we pair the smell of a platypus with a reward, so be that a ball or some food, and then we basically associate that with a game. And so when they find the platypus, they get a game and they get a reward as part of that game.
And have they had much luck?
On the paddleboard was yeah, we have had some fantastic success. And so the dogs have found wild platypus in the creeks. And what's been really helpful is that they've been able to pinpoint the entrance to that burrow. And that means that we can better understand how they're using that environment. And again, ultimately, how we can better conserve them in that space.
That is awesome to hear that they are discovering platypus for you. So, I mean, can you use them? Can you use this? I was going to say technology, but can you use these doggos for other research projects? Yeah,
we are really excited to be able to work with a number of threatened species here at Zoos Victoria. Our dogs are already working to help us conserve the Victorian grassland earless dragon and the ball frog, as well as the platypus. And so we're excited about opportunities to expand our program to search for platypus in other waterways, but we've certainly got our hands full at the moment too.
Has Finn found a platypus? What's going on there?
Finn hasn't found a platypus right now. Finn has decided that he'd much rather hang out and go and swim at the creek than sit next to me and listen to me talk all day. So he's pretty excited to get going and do some training soon.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Great insight.
Thank you, Dr. Nick.
Thanks for chatting.